on to where it gets charged from this raggedy ass wireless charger, and I can still set it. There we go. Now it's not. Watch. Piece of shit. Alright, there's my beard. Although, still want to see a close up of it. If you didn't, now you do. I just need something for this motherfucker to sit up on. Yep, this is going to be about the first 10 minutes of this smokecast. Almost at it. We're gonna get it. Still not getting it. There we go. There we go. Now I gotta do this because I wholeheartedly believe that something is trying to close up my face. Okay, this is pissing me off. And I've lost 2% while I've been trying to do this. Boy, I'll tell you what. If this shit don't fucking fix itself real fucking quick, I'm about to fucking goddamn break everything. Oh my god, come on now. Well, y'all only got to deal with 18%. So, this one probably won't be 20 minutes longer, but okay, let's go ahead and get to commencing on sipping wine, smoking hemp, and being a pimp. So today, for the topics I want to talk about today, I'm going to set up, I posted another picture of a post that showed that, you know, right now, the cost of comfortably living individually is over $100,000 a year. Yes, that's the national average. $100,000. You know anybody that's paying that for an entry level job? Now this is what I want. Like, I know I had a couple people like, oh, my entry level job is paying me this. Well, until you actually provide the math, like I've provided for you, to show that you are in the tickets and the receipts, and to show that you are, in fact, affording the cost of living like you say you are, then all it is just words, bro. Like I'm providing you math, okay? To answer the math, you have to answer with math, not words. You know, and I think that is a problem that's keeping a lot of us back. We're so willing to hear nothing but words and believe nothing but words. Fools. But I do have to ask the one person that this is pertaining to: how does it feel to be a sheep in the month of Ramadan? I'd be deathly afraid. I would be deathly afraid to be a sheep in the month of Ramadan. Just saying. For too long, it's going to be an everyday month of Ramadan for you sheep. So, you need to start waking up. You know, I don't owe any of you anything. I don't. Okay? And I've taken it out of my time to provide you the proofs of what I'm saying, the maths of what I'm saying, and to be hit with the illegitimate replies of just, oh, well, I'm gonna make that, you know what I'm saying, or my new job I just got. Well, until you do, and you have proof of it, you haven't. So you have nothing to say, you have no credibility. And see, that is where I'm thinking that most people, and this is really going to the generations after mine, and no way am I ever going to trust the generation that has been in rehab more than anything. No way am I going to trust the generation that continues on the sheep agenda and just following whatever they're told. Why would I even consider any bit of truth coming out of y'all? Because y'all don't even know the truth. Y'all never did the math. Y'all never did the science behind what you think. And y'all are the reason why this country is failing. Because, see, healthcare's done fail this country. So, A lot of the workers that get hurt on the job and stuff like that, saying over these past 10, 20 years, they're not getting compensation for it. They're not getting help for it. I know that I should be getting disability, but I don't. That's probably because the government don't like me for speaking out like this, saying, against it and telling y'all the truth. And that's fine. That's fine and dandy. I really don't want nothing from my government because, I don't think that government's going to last too much longer. To be real with y'all. I notice that still nobody has logged on yet. This is my third one. So y'all are obviously getting the notifications. No, whether or not y'all want to log in, that's on you. But I have credible feedback from people like, oh, make it long enough to join. Well, each one that I've done is 20 minutes long. So you have ample time to join if you wish. I believe that its algorithm's not showing my life to other people. And for that reason is because I'm telling the truth. I'm trying to wake you up. Now, obviously, AI is trying to take control of humanity. May have just sounded like a conspiracy theory, but if you look up the robotics of it, there's companies out there coming up with robots that look like R2D2 and do just as much as R2D2 did. So, we need to really start rethinking our spot on the alpha chain. We are no longer the alpha on this planet. Artificial intelligence is now the alpha on this planet. And we've allowed that to be. And I just think that, saying we're a bunch of pansies for allowing that. And, I always give negative feedback about how I handle these and how my tone of voice. And like, dude, like, I want to disrespect you. I want you to get mad. Every time you hear my voice, I want you to get mad because I want you to get mad at a motherfucker that's telling you the truth. Because I want you to see that sometimes the truth hurts, okay? We don't like to hear it, you know what I'm saying? But it's the truth. And instead of just ignoring it or swiping, we need to start listening to it, even though it's making us mad. Because, like, until we get mad enough to fix the problem, we're never going to fix the problem. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, we're smoking a mix of Gas Face and Gelato 41, and I got the hiccups like a motherfucker right now, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it'll be alright. Again, this is nothing illegal. This is all THCA flower. 100% legal in all 50 states. Thanks to the hemp bill, the farm bill. And it will continue to be legal, even though they try to say, oh, they're going to put more regulations on it. Fact is, you can't. Okay? And there's no room for you to enforce these laws now. Because it's became so rampant. Just to let y'all know, growing hemp is legal now. They made all the parts of the hemp plant legal. So, unless with their eyeballs, they can analyze and tell it's got more than 0.3% Delta 9, law enforcement can never stop and ask, oh, are those Delta 9 plants? It's now a part of nature. So, even as growing it for your own personal consumption, there's nothing they can do about it. They don't want you to know that. I do. Because I want y'all to quit being pansies. And I want y'all to start standing up. For things that need to be standing up for. And I gotta fucking take this motherfucker out. Trying to get to where, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Right. So let's get this fired up and we'll start talking about other things. Oh, these are probably anywhere matches, ain't they? You know. First of all, it's a beautiful day out here in Tennessee. It's right at 60 degrees. Not really too hot. Not too warm. It's not really too cold or too cool. Like, although I do have to say that if the breeze would stop, it'd be perfect. So, let me walk through now. We got 14% left. So, we got a little bit left. All right. Here's the backyard. Here's the neighbor having their grass is mowed. And there's my dogs back there, you know. I live here with my folks. ever since my wreck in 2019. That has put me in financial turmoil for the rest of my life, thanks to Ari Vac, aka Lifelike. Says that I owe them over $100,000 for 2 lifelights that I did not ask them to give me. Neither of which were my fault. I was hit by a bitch that blew an intersection and nailed me over 40 miles an hour on one of my motorcycles, 2019. Almost took my life. Broke both my femurs, my hips. My pelvis was a sandbag. My neck was broke. I was in a coma for a week. Yada, yada. All right, in 2021, I was jumped by a local motorcycle club called the EBGBs. It stands for the Eternal Brotherhood of Gentlemen Bitches. I mean, brothers. Or whatever. Fucking bikers. Whatever. Fucking bunch of fucking idiots that fucking jumped me at a local spot. And, for that, I have no remorse in saying, fuck you, motherfuckers. And both of those required me to have a lifelike. Again, not of my calls. And now Lifelike thinks that I owe them over $100,000, which will put me in debt if I was to pay back. By the way, they garnish my wages at 30%. But if I was to say I get an $18 an hour job and be a little bitch and pay him back, it would take over 11 years that I would only be taking home like a little bit over $10 an hour. Yeah. Everybody knows you can't survive on that. And like that's another thing I was trying to get at this dude on Facebook, man. You got to start providing me with the math to show me and show everybody that you're able to live and afford the cost of living off what you say you are. Because just saying it doesn't mean shit. All right, I'm providing you with the math. Now I need you to provide me with the math back. Okay, otherwise you're just proving me right. And you're also proving that your generation is nothing but arrogant motherfuckers that aren't willing to do simple things like math to prove a saying right or wrong. Y'all just quick and ready to be like, oh, I'm doing that. Oh, I'm doing that. No, you're not. I guarantee you you're not. I guarantee you're not. I guarantee you're asking mom or daddy for a little bit of money. Guarantee you're asking somebody. I'm guaranteeing you might be getting food stamps, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that, if you cannot independently do it yourself, you're failing. All right? So how does it feel to be a failure? On your own accord. I'm a failure because of lifeline and the economy, not my accord. And I'm sick and tired of being a failure, not being my fault for my failing. All right. So that's the reason why I get as I do and hostile, as some say, as I do. You know what I'm saying? To answering questions about finances and showing y'all the cost of living is impossible for the individual to get today, and even showing y'all that in the 1938 Federal Minimum Wage Act is there as a constitutional right for you to make your cost of living by working 40 hours a week, one job, not 2 jobs, not 3 jobs, not 14, one job, minimum wage, just what it's supposed to be. And obviously you can't make it off of $7.25. You could make it off $7.50. Hell, California just raised theirs to $20 an hour. That should tell you something. Because the cost of living is more close to that than it is any other state's minimum wage. Right now, it's sitting at $24 an hour, and it keeps going up. And I've showed you the math. In fact, you can go and look on my page, and you'll find the videos, you know what I'm saying, correlating to this. It's proof. And I dare any of you, like I said, to provide me with the receipts that show that you're affording cost of living off of anything shorter than $55,000 a year. And I want you to, you know what I'm saying, to make it to your job, to the level, how many years did it take you to get there? You know, because we're talking about the right for your average American that just came out of high school to be able to afford cost of living, okay? We're not talking about a motherfucker that's been in the work field for 10 years and finally got the job of their life, you know what I'm saying? That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about it should be available, the cost of living should be, you know what I'm saying, able for anybody to reach at any minimum. Now, the comfortable living is a different thing. I'm talking about your basics of living, okay? Your cost of living, your standard of living cost. It's actually formulated by the government. And I've, again, posted videos and stuff of that and shown you that, yo, bro, ain't no motherfucking way And as of today, all I get back is a bunch of people talking about, oh, I'm making less than that, and I'm affording it, but they will not give the receipts and the proof to show they are. And you know what I'm saying? You cannot use all some privacy thing because, like, dude, if I'm giving you, if I'm privately exploiting the embarrassment of not being able to live, not being able to afford to live, you know what I'm saying, afford living, you know what I'm saying, in my spot, you know, like you have no reasonable argument. It's windy today. You have no reasonable argument for privacy because it would actually be like up in your self-esteem, right? Your ego. You know what I'm saying? That you are doing this, even though people say that you can't. It means you're above average. But wait a minute. Just because you're above average doesn't mean everybody is. And I think that these are subjects that really need to be talked about. Got like 10% of my battery left. You know, I doubt that anybody's gonna log in. I doubt the algorithms are even showing you any of these. Probably just because they hate when a motherfucker's telling the truth. When the motherfucker's trying to wake y'all up. All these social media spots are owned by the same globalist motherfuckers that only want 500,000 of us on the planet of Earth. That means 7.5 billion of us are meant to die. And they're gonna get that done any way they can. And very soon. If you think that I'm joking, look around you. If you can't see it happening, you probably got that vaccine, didn't you? That sucks. You know, can't nobody convince me the vaccine was this non-nefarious and fucking, you know, all good. Look, I got a bro that was bro with me for almost 2 decades, all right? I seen this motherfucker these 3 times a month. We went out, heard from him every day. All right, he was in the military. He still is. Since he's got that vaccine, I haven't heard from him once. So, you tell me in the comments what you think on that situation there. If that is that you listen to all 17 minutes and 46 seconds as of now, which you probably won't, because nobody has the attention span anymore. And I got ADD worse than a squirrel from Ice Age, bro. And nobody, and unmedicated, and nobody has the attention span better than mine just to pay attention for 20 minutes. Because something I might say at 15:03 might be fucking important. Even though fucking up until then, it might have been important to you. But something I might say at 16:27 might be super important to you. You know what I'm saying? Patience. This THCA is pretty good. Like the Gelato 41 is always a good strain, man. The Gelato 41 is the indica fucking dominant. And I'm pretty sure the gas face was too. But with THCA, bud, you know, THCA, you're not gonna get capsule lock. Now, I don't even know why they say they try to tell you whether it's indica or sativa, because you're gonna get a sativa high no matter what. Because the THCA has not transitioned to the Delta 9, and from Delta 9 it transitions into other cannabinoids. All right, those other cannabinoids are what makes you, you know, those other cannabinoids are really what makes, you know, you feel like couch lock, CBN, couch lock, CBG, CBD. You know what I'm saying? All those cannabinoids give you that different feeling, different strains. All right. So whenever it's THCA, it's just going to be plain Jane. Well, folks, it's almost at 20 minutes. I'm trying to keep these at 20 minutes. Still got like a quarter of a blunt left, but nobody, you know, hopped on to match me. It's all good. So take a couple more hits. Put it out. And end this with my my slogan that I'm going to coin. You always got to remember, sip wine, smoke hemp, and be a pimp.